White rappers are afforded more freedom to change their genre. True or false?
I might have to think about that.
I'd like to hear your answer to Joe's question, but also then talk about what I feel is like the radical twist of what you have chosen.
Well, I'll piggyback off what John's saying. John's saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
black music.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's your boy Dizzy De Niro and your boy Flying J. And we are the Roulette Podcast.
Let's get it.
We are back
again
with another podcast this week. This week, we got an album review for you by your boy Jack Harlow. He dropped, I don't even know if it was highly anticipated, but he dropped a new album called Monica.
That was kind of a little random, honestly.
What you mean?
I like you said, I don't think it was highly anticipated at all. I didn't even hear the rollout, like you know.
No, I agree with you. As I said, with him, I feel like where he started at, people, they were hyping him now. I feel like these last few years has been like whatever. But yeah, he dropped a new album called Monica. Definitely a different take on the way he normally does music. Very different, very, 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 very special. There's a lot of things I do want to get into today. There's some type of things that are controversial. There's a lot to say about it. We are going to get into the album.
Oh, yeah.
But just to start off this whole thing so we can go more into the episode, I got a clip for you guys that's kind of killing social media a little bit, and I kind of just want to get Flying J's take on it, and we'll just go from there, and we'll talk about the album, and we'll go for it. So let's play this clip. Let's get it.
White rappers are afforded more freedom to change their genre. True or false?
I might have to think about that.
I'd like to hear your answer to Joe's question, but also then talk about what I feel is like the radical twist of what you have chosen.
Well, I'll piggyback off what John's saying. John's saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
Deeper into blackness.
Yeah.
So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who
music.
among us?
Yeah, I
it's
love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found.
Damn.
And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yep.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about, I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear.
White rap.
Okay. Let's go back. Now,
Jeez.
how you felt about that? Again, I don't have any, before starting, I have nothing wrong with Jack Harlow. I'm a fan of Jack Harlow. I've liked, he's always had a song or two that I like. He's definitely always given us a hit. You know, he said something that kind of appealed to me when he said, you know, he loves the sound of black music. And then the interviewer said, you kind of seem to like to push that boundary. Because even from the title, again, Monica, some people are saying online, it sounds like my nigga. Right?
See that? Yeah.
And I said, damn, that's crazy, right?
That, though. Yeah.
And then somebody said, even the song Whips and Chains. I don't
Oh,
need. Sometimes they,
bro.
So
damn.
it's always
No.
nigga, you kind of be pushing it, right? You good?
Oh, my bad. Just checking. No, you good.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, it's like you kind of be pushing it, but I can tell that you do have a true love for black culture like a Mac Miller had. But there's some things in hip hop that we have seen where
I love this conversation.
where there have been white artists like Post Malone.
Yeah.
That kind of
When country.
it's like they'll come into the culture, get off that hit or two, and then they go, just like you said, they go back, they revert back into more wider spaces.
Like the country music.
Country music.
Yeah.
So, with all that being said, we'll go deeper into that, bro.
Okay.
How you felt about this album, bro? And just whatever take you got from it. Name me a song or two that you really liked, but just go for it, bro. Take your time with this one. We got time. We got time.
So he has a couple ones. Honestly, like from Trade Places to Move Along, they all kind of sound the same. It's like a smooth jazz, like mumble singing type of thing, like, very posh. Reminds me of like 94 Common.
And I give you more than that. You got D'Angelo.
Damn.
Yeah, you got music.
Damn, bro.
Music Soul Child. That's what I say. You keep going. No, my fuck, keep going.
No. You extended way beyond my point.
Yeah.
But like, I can relate to what he says about hip hop.
Keep going. Elaborate on that.
So first off, I'm a type of hip hop head that will not say the N word during hip hop songs.
Yeah, I got.
No. But as jokes aside, it's just
yeah.
like, it's not my place and time, and I don't even think at all that if you're not, African or any type of African, like, I have a problem when Mexicans say the N word.
Okay.
No, I do. I think that like, nah, this is not something that you say.
Yeah.
That's like maybe because you've been around the culture, and the only problem is that like LA is such a conglomeration of just different cultures. Like, literally, depending on what street, what side of LA you're in,
Yeah.
you could be in a whole different area culturally.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I think that's what that gives people the excuse, and I'm not the type of person that'd be like, oh, you F you, why you're saying this, but I personally think they shouldn't be said. But with LA being so, forced together, I think that's why the Mexicans say that.
Yeah.
So going back to this, I look at hip hop too as like, it's an African thing, like it's an African, you guys created it, through the struggle and everything, and I look at it from a Mexican looking into hip hop, because it's y'all's culture. It is. You guys started it. You guys refined it. You guys extended it to beyond its boundaries, and now it's transcended into other genres and everything. So at the end of the day, I've always said this. This is gonna be a hot take. I've always told you this. I think you guys should have gatekeeped it more.
That's a hot take. Keep going.
And this is the reason why. It's just like Jack Harlow. Like, I think it's like you guys should allow who should proceed beyond the gating of marketing someone to be mainstream in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And we got some weird hip hop artists that like I always didn't like, and that's the disappointing thing, because like I love hip hop as an art, and I will always respect it as an art. And it's not something for me to control, but it's something for me to enjoy. Because it's marketed that way. But sometimes, man, some artists slip through the cracks that the gatekeepers allowed, the recent gatekeepers allow. And I'm like, nah, this guy should have never got famous. This how are we pumping this guy out, bro? Like,
you just said it best, Lil Pump.
And the little pumps, the Kashi 6ix9ines, bro. Like, I'm just like, this is such a disgrace and a slap in the face to hip hop, bro. But yeah, but with something with Jack Harlow, it's just like, because you got an Eminem.
Yeah.
Okay, so respectfully, like, one of the greatest of lyricism.
Yeah.
But that's a sector of hip hop. But Jack Harlow is like, I like the Jack Harlow that had the lyricism, because I'm a big lyricism fan. When he's got the bars, dog. He's got the bars. You know what I'm saying? And that's the what I support, and that's what I like from Jack Harlow. Now he kind of like lessened the bars and went into like more harmonic and melodies and stuff, which cool. I get it. I think this is more of a concept album more than something that he's trying to put out as what makes Jack Harlow. But who knows where he goes? So, but the controversial thing is that he says I'm more blacker or something like that. Like,
he's like, I went blacker.
Yeah, I went blacker. It's just like, that's where the controversial takes, bro. It's just like, you could have just stood in your line, because there's jazz white people that are still in the game that like are respectfully, and I'm not really too educated in that.
Robin Thicke in there.
Oh,
Kenny G.
Cool, Kenny G,
Yeah.
bro. Like, see, my bad. I'm a little twisted.
No, you good.
But respectfully, it's just like, it's just a disgrace. But like, I feel people are being disrespected when you say I'm trying to be blacker, when you have no really like, ethnically, you don't have any ties to African culture.
Footing. All right, I'm glad, because you said something. You said a lot of good stuff. So you said the thing about gatekeeping, right?
Yeah.
So like with the reception, right? People have been like, obviously African Americans, they love it, because again, this gives you that 2003, 94,
yes,
neo soul sound. It's like, damn.
Ooh.
Now I don't know too many white neo soul artists. I'm sure there is some. I don't know. I'm like, damn. I haven't heard this sound since 03. Cool. Even earlier than that, 99. I haven't heard this song in a long time.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's the perfect the way to explain it. Neo Soul.
Neo Soul. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm glad you clarified that.
So yeah, Neo Soul. That's like, bro. That's like your Jill Scotts. That's like your Most Defs. That's like your Talib Kweli's.
Black Star.
Black
Damn,
Star.
dog. Okay, you fucking killing
Music
it.
Soul Child.
Music Soul Child.
Like, bro, like.
Hey,
India
you know,
Irene.
shout out to Music Soul Child, bro. You know Music Soul Child, bro? I saw him open up for Kendrick Lamar and at a UC Riverside, and then the tickets were $15. You know what I'm saying?
See, there you go.
Hey, bro, I was just like right there in the crowd, just vibing, bro. You know what I mean?
You see it, right? Exactly. Music Soul Child, Erykah Badu's. These are
Erykah Badu.
And Neo Soul at the point was hot, early, like late 90s, early 2000s, and then they kind of just went away. Now, I agree with you when you said the gatekeeping. I'm not saying that white people can come and do Neo Soul. It sounds weird. It feels weird a little bit. It's like, damn, like white boys talking about all this stuff. But I didn't have an issue with people accepting of the album. I think it's a good project personally. But it's the gas, people gassing like, oh my God, okay, Jack, I see you. Now, this is where my issues come, right? Again, we'll talk about this album here and there, but the album is good. Like I think Flying just earlier, it all pretty much sound the same. It's a smooth concept.
Exactly.
It almost has no skips. Just if you just let it run, if you home cleaning your apartment, just let it run, nigga. You gonna clean the house by the end of the album. You gonna be done.
Or if you get stuck in the elevator for like about an hour, you can just let that run.
Let it.
Like,
You'll be calm.
You good.
No anxiety. Bitch.
No anxiety.
Good album, right? That's the problem I got. So there's a clip. I'm gonna find it for you. He said something about.
All right, bet.
He said something about, I graduated from the school of Drake. Now, listen to me. When I heard him say that.
Bro, you fucked up everything.
No, listen.
Now my opinion's like turned, bro. Like 180 now. Fuck, bro.
No,
damn.
But that's what I'm saying. He did go with the music. It is all of the promotion. It's like, what the hell are you saying right now?
Bro, come
so
on.
This is the part.
Drake.
Now, Flying J. Now, let's go a little deeper, right?
Okay.
This is why when people say Jack Harlow is an industry plant,
I can see it now.
I felt like, damn, I can see it now. I can see it. I see it clear as day now. I see it clear as day now, right? That don't mean he's not talented.
Oh, bro.
You said something good, bro.
Damn.
You said something good.
I'm dying right now, bro.
You said you like the lyrical Jack Harlow. Me too.
Yeah.
What's poppin'? All these songs. So let's say this, bro. I feel like when Jack Harlow came out, he sounded like Drake to me a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Sound like Drake a lot. I was like, nigga sound like Drake, cool. And then I feel like, and I think one of his first viral freestyle, it was to a Drake freestyle when he was younger, back in high school.
Okay.
So clearly the Drake influence was there. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, go ahead.
No. So okay, I just didn't want to cut you off. So did you listen to did you listen to Jack Harlow before he got famous, or before DJ Drama found him?
No, that's what I'm saying. He had this one freestyle, the Drake thing, right?
No. So okay, people at home and you, if you ever get a chance, I was gonna play a song, but I know we get copyrighted, so there's no point. His older stuff before he got founded by DJ Drama, it was actually really lyrical, biblical, and it was actually pretty fucking good. Yeah, he would talk about his, like, you know, his hometown. He would talk about his like experiences, and he had really good penmanship. It was really good, bro. Like white boy or not, it was good. You know,
Okay.
But I don't want to take your fuss. But I was hoping you did. But if people are back home, you know, if you ever get a chance to listen to Jack Harlow before DJ Drama found him, pretty good music. But yeah,
Like, okay, nah. I'm gonna definitely take a look into him.
okay.
Nah, so like I said, it's like, you know, he came out. I feel like he sounded just like Drake to me. It was cool. And then whenever Drama must have found him, just like as you said, he must have stuck to that type of formula that I was looking for him. Then it's like, you know, he comes out, he does like What's Poppin', all this stuff like that.
Right.
When he did the album Come Home, the Kids Miss You,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this album's pretty good. I feel like I'm listening to goddamn Drake on this motherfucker.
Yeah, it did sound like Drake.
What's the song he did with Drake when they did the songs together? If you can find it, I forgot the song called.
Jack
Churchill
Harlow.
Downs?
Let me see.
Churchill Downs.
Hill Downs.
There's a song though with Drake. Churchill Downs.
Yeah, Drake.
All right. This is why I feel like the industry kind of effed him up, right? I feel like they were building him up to be this next Drake, and then, you know, whatever. And then when he got to Churchill Downs, I feel like Drake is like, look, I'm about to show y'all niggas why there's only one of me, right?
Damn.
Right? And then he killed Jack Harlow on that crap, right? And then I think the industry was like, yo, we can't make you that guy. There's only one of that guy, right? So
Like Drake's verse killed it.
What? He killed Jack Harlow on that.
How long is the song? Hold on.
Copyright. You can't do copyright.
Damn. I wish we could listen to something. But anyways, okay.
Oh, sorry. So I feel like he got built up until they did the Churchill Down song, and then he was with Drake, which was his damn idol, which he even said it, cool. And then Drake killed his verse. Charlamagne even said it.
People only got one way to stand out.
A little bit.
All that time in the kitchen finally panned out.
Just a little bit.
I put some flavor in the pot and took the blend out.
It was like Drake.
I know my grandpa.
Yeah.
Right here.
Cold hearts and heated floors, no parental guidance. I just
This
see
sound
the
the same.
boys. Therapy sessions, I'm in the waiting room reading Forbes. Abandonment issues, I'm getting treated for.
Okay, bro. I got your point. Motherfucker killed that shit.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
Now you ready?
Okay.
All right.
Now everything makes more sense.
Makes
Proceed.
sense. Okay.
Proceed.
So, for Jack came, sounded like Drake.
Right.
The label pushed him, built him up. Hey, this is the next Drake.
Right.
This is the next Drake.
I could feel that.
From the way he talked, all this, everything.
Everything.
He even said in the song, Drake was his idol, right?
Right.
Cool. He got the Churchill Downs, and I felt like the industry was like, yo, this is the test. We're gonna see what he do. And I think this is where he was supposed to overtake Drake. But I feel like Drake, like, nigga, you don't know who I am. I'm about to show y'all why I'm the only one like me. Like, there's no industry, like, there is no copyright.
Well, if you're Drake and you got like 16 writers, bro, I mean, you better come up with
Okay,
some
that's
heat.
cool. All right, cool. All right, cool. That's cool. That's cool, right? Cool.
Right.
And I think when Drake killed him on the verse,
Right.
it made him look like minuscule, like, hey, you really ain't, we didn't plan this right. So I think
There's level to this shit.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why, because then I feel like Jack had to kind of back up. Like, again, it's a good song, but it's like you didn't overtake Drake. Like, there's no other, and I'm gonna tell you, cool, because I'm gonna tell you that there's one more artist too, right? So he didn't overtake Drake.
Right.
So when he dropped that Jackman album, the one after that, surprise album, I felt that was him starting back from ground zero. It's like his stock was up, Drake killed him, he went back to ground zero.
Damn.
Because Jackman was a whole different Jack. That was when that nigga started rapping about he's better than like Eminem. It's like, okay, I don't know. All I'm gonna say is this: every time the industry tries to remake Drake, there's two artists they did it with. They did it with Jack Harlow, Super Duper Kyle.
Yeah.
They keep trying to remake Drake. You can't do that. Super Duper Kyle look just like this nigga Drake. He got the beard. All this, like, it don't work. So I just feel like with Jack, the part that kind of confuses me with him is that, like, you kind of never, I don't know who your true identity is. So even when you drop this album, it's like, nigga, this is fire, but bro, who are you? Because you, like you said, he got blacker. You retreated more into like the neo soul realm where it's like, bro, this really ain't you. And it just came out of nowhere. And this is the only thing I'm gonna say. With Jack, it ain't not even about Jack being white or white people can't do it. It's Mac Miller to me did the same, but he was a lot more organic with it. We love Mac Miller.
He was super authentic with who he was, and I don't even think he ever said the N-word.
Never, but maybe not that we knew. But I'm sorry, no. R.I.P. Mac. But all I'm saying is this, right? I feel like Mac Miller, when he started off with kids and all that stuff, it was cool. Backpack rap, you loved it. That was your whole thing.
But the thing was that like it was his original
sound.
Yeah.
And then the later years, he got more, when he started doing his own bands and stuff,
right.
When he started getting cool, Kendrick, all these dudes, he got into more soulful music, but it was like, it was cool.
But it was still Mac Miller.
It was Mac Miller. The problem that I got with, the problem I have with Jack Harlow, this album is growth, because I feel like he's definitely aging in a good way. But the problem is now, I don't know what the next album gonna sound like, because each album sound different. It's like every album, each album, you keep sounding like a different person. Like you just said, before the DJ Drama, he sounded different. I didn't hear him.
Yeah, he was like super lyrical biblical.
Lyrical biblical, right?
Yeah.
Drama Find You, what's popping? Now you sound more on that.
More mainstream. You got marketing.
Marketing, right?
Yeah.
Then you get to the Come Home, Kids Love You, you sound like Drake.
Yes.
Then you get the Jackman, which he probably went back to maybe how the way he used to sound. I don't know. So new neutral ground. And then now
I would say you're too mainstream, and then you do a J. Cole and you try to go back to your roots.
You do your roots, right? You drop the Jackman, that don't do nothing.
Nothing.
Then now you drop Monica.
Yeah.
Now you like, I'm gonna go deeper into the black culture, which it's cool. It sounds good, but it's like, bruh. So what's the next album gonna be? A rock and roll album? So don't tell niggas that you over here figuring out who you are. Or first of all, you saying I graduated from the school of Drake is kind of wild. Like, bro, you just pretty much admitted. We all knew that. I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
Damn.
A lot of niggas today, because of social media, TikTok, a lot of, especially white rappers, they know how to get on initially. They know how to make that one hit that gets them signed. and they know how to drop that first project because of the push of the freaking machine.
Yeah.
Once you get to that second album, it's a downhill slope. Why? Because they probably listen to J. Cole, Drake. You know what? I'm gonna just emulate that.
Yeah.
Because the label or the industry needs a new version of Drake, and they can't beat it. Then it's like when they start to go back into their own, they just retreat. So my whole point going back to why I say it feels like an industry plant is because, bro, you went into a genre we ain't really heard mainstream in years.
Damn.
We haven't heard neo soul for real. Like, don't get me wrong, neo soul's there still. Ari Lennox, there's a lot of like underground neo soul's there, but mainstream.
Let me ask you a
Nigga,
question.
where you at with this?
Let me ask a question while you're on it. Do you feel neo soul? Do you feel that Jack Harlow did a good take of it?
Yeah, he did good.
Oh, you support it?
No. I said it. This is a good album. For the music is good.
The marketing,
the things that you're saying, it just comes off like you ain't true to this. Because it's like, I'm experimenting. I found my voice. What do you mean that you found your voice? Your voice was all them lyrical miracles. Whips and Chains, that was a good song.
That's what we know you for.
We know you for the lyrical stuff.
Right.
And then I'm gonna say this too, like, I want to say the only thing that kind of gets me kind of like weirded out was just like, he's so young that like, bro, again, neo soul ain't really popping like that like it used to be, right?
Like it used to.
What are your shows gonna look like? You think these little white girls gonna be out there to talk? Let's be real. Who gonna be at these Jack Harlow shows? Not these little white girls out there.
In hip hop, it's always dudes.
No, but my thing is his demographic. It's more of I ain't gonna say it's a younger, like a 22 to like 29, 30 years old, right?
I feel it.
When he made Whips and Chains, that's a nice TikTok type of song.
Mainstream.
Yeah. Now you going into listen. He went into some deep waters. You talking about Call Tyrone by Eric? Like nigga, he went into a deep, dark genre. This ain't even about age, nigga. Neo soul touching old heads. Who gonna be at this nigga Jack Harlow shows? A bunch of African women with goddamn bonnets on their head or whatever. Like who gonna be there for you? Like I want to see what these shows gonna look like because it gonna be real dark in their crowd.
No, it's just well, personally, again, like I respect the realm of hip hop. If you wanna get into it, I personally I respect it as an African type genre, and I respect it as such. So even me being Mexican, seeing some of the white artists, it's just that you know, like I do feel some type of way sometimes. But my last question to you, because you just jogged it back in my memory. Do you feel like a lot of white artists, besides like, you know, the Eminems and you know, most of the white like mainstream artists that, you know, ride the waves of hip hop, and I'll give you two artists like Jelly Roll, a Post Malone.
Yeah.
You know, like, you feel like majority of your white artists, besides Eminem, ride the wave of hip hop just to enter in because it's an easy genre to be able to, you know, get into and get famous off of, and then utilize it for your advantage, and to a degree take advantage of it, and then be able to just switch the genre like on the spot.
I won't even say this with hip hop, bro. I think anytime you're not naturally what they expect from that genre, rather you're Asian, black, white, like when a white dude gets into hip hop, it's different because it's a white dude.
You feel like they have a harder time to be able to.
They get more support.
Oh, damn.
Because I'm going to tell you, a white boy can come in, okay, like, a nigga like Jadakiss, right? Jadakiss for us, Jadakiss is a legend, right?
Yeah.
Amongst African Americans, we expect greatness, and he gives us greatness. The labels are not going to push Jadakiss, oh, he's just too old or whatever, but we know Jadakiss is fire, right?
Right.
But a nigga could come and give me a verse that's less than what Jadakiss just spit, and it's just basic rhyming where it just a lack of metaphors, anything deep.
Right.
Oh my God, this is fire. It's like, bro, you're only saying that because he's rhyming. Like, he didn't say nothing crazy like that, right? That's what I said, like, Super Duper Kyle, right? He cool, but like, you ain't really saying nothing that's crazy. So they're gonna support it because they feel like even black people are more impressed when it's not your own people. And I hate to say this to all cultures. People always tell you, your own people don't never support you.
Damn.
People always say that. So let's say, for example,
that's facts, though. That's
for example,
facts.
right? Me being black, let me go do K-pop, right? They might look at me like, yo, that's unique. This African dude that's doing K-pop just as good as my girls are doing. I'm dancing, all the niggas doing it. I look good.
But you're at a disadvantage.
But no, I'm probably more at an advantage than the niggas that's actually from K-pop originally.
Oh, because you stand out?
I stand out. So I got to do less to get more. But when you are of the culture, you got to do more and you get less.
Damn. Can we end it? I got a clip. Can we end it on this real quick on the YouTube tip? Go on. All right, you're showing yourself. Go on the search bar for the YouTube and put pounds with the S and then 484.
Pounds 484.
Yeah, space 484.
Damn boy.
This is a lyrical artist. There should be shorts on this guy.
I think I've heard it before. Hold up.
Yeah, this guy's hard, bro. Keep going down.
Does it matter?
Man, I wish there was one video in particular that he got down. But fuck it, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's hard enough.
I've
to
heard it before.
Call the plow, flood the town with squares. CPS beating on my door, 1,000 pounds in there. 20s by the mountain, my
That's
accounts
hard.
is bare, sounding scared. Break the package down, gather round in prayer. Jesus Christ, sweet, but keep me sleep at night. Want it, I don't need it, selling pieces till I see the light. Truth hurts, boogaloo and scoop first. Shoot
Sheesh.
curse, feds wanna do me like I'm shoe surf. Dumping all these orange footballs like it's Q's merch. I'm jumping off the blocks like I'm Q-Bert. Blue shirt, see him let that Uzi fire. I burn them pussies like a UTI. Mobbing in the quantum loop. I just start with the stock like a pot of soup. Pray for my label liability. Play this shit in court, they getting straight deniability. I 2-3 it, beef shit, I sous vide it. I ain't reaching true zenith. Shit took a minute, cause the root seen it. Mac out the coat like a deuce out of half block. Call the plow, flood the town with squares. CPS beating on my door.
Pause it.
I would just say this, wrap it up. You see, even this guy being a white rapper,
Yeah.
the way he raps, it's such a it's such like an East Coast New York street thing that don't pop no more,
Yeah.
and he won't get pushed like that, right? But the fact that he's white, I'm gonna say though, I'm gonna say the thing though, even though that he's white, what he rapping is actually fire though. Sometimes a lot of the niggas now, bro, that's why like I said, like not Jack Harlow, but like Kyle, a lot of these rappers, bro, it's gimmicky as hell. Like the things they say, it's like
It's very Nietzsche.
It's very like bubblegum rap, so it's like it ain't really like respected. Like I said, with what Jack Harlow just did.
This man said bubblegum rap.
It's bubblegum rap, bro. Like,
Damn.
bro, you know what? I'm gonna say this and I'll be done. You know who Jack Harlow is?
Ended on that.
He is the Gary Owen of hip hop. I love everything black.
Is that a compliment or is that disrespect?
I don't even know, but I like Gary Owen. No. I like Gary Owen too, right? But
No, I fuck with Gary Owen.
no, I love Gary Owen. But
Do you think a Gary Owen is acceptable in the culture?
Yes. But I'm saying is that's like I said, he's a Gary Owen of rap. It's like, nigga, I love black culture. I have a black wife. I got mixed black kids. Everything black. This is why I like black women. I like black this, and it's cool. Some people don't like it, but I think Gary Owen is raised from a place where it is what it is. Jack Harlow, I think too. Kentucky, I think I think they both genuinely love black culture. It just sometimes when you sit back, you like, damn, I know you love black culture, but damn, you don't never really show love to your people. You know what I'm saying?
But do you feel like showing love to like the white people?
No, like it's just like you. It just always feels like you like Jack Harlow, right?
Okay.
With this song, like with this whole thing called like Monica, right?
Right.
It's cool, but it's like, damn, like Monica, like you could have did this about any girl. If you like, you love black women, there's nothing wrong with that. But it just feels like, all right, I'm this white dude. I'm a Monica, clearly to appeal to black people, which is fine. Now in the video, I got a black girl that got short cut hair, Monica, and we're doing this. It's like, damn, don't get me wrong. He does have black women in his videos, but it's like, bro, you don't gotta always cater to us like that. All these make us feel like you catering it to us.
How do you feel like? I'm sorry.
One more point. You see what I just said about catering? The issue I have on his album, Come Home, The Kids Miss You.
Yeah.
He had a song called Dua Lipa. What is Dua Lipa?
White girl.
Why you ain't make a song called Monica with the same thing?
Okay, but don't you feel like he would get some backlash if he had a girl, if he put a kind of African type, more African, more acceptable name, like instead of Monica, Latifah?
Oh no, nigga, he know how to do that.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I just feel he would have got backlash for that, like why Latifah? Like, I don't know, just bro.
I get what you're saying.
I just don't feel like. I don't know, maybe because it's different for me to see it from outside in, but I feel where you're coming from, where it's like it's very like subtle hints of like bro, what are you doing?
Like I'm marketing this for my black people, for the black people, and it's fine, nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
That's like I made an album called Selena, right?
like the
Selena the singer, right?
Okay.
If I did that right,
Okay.
and I'm just making straight Latin music, it's cool because I'm showing love. I love Selena, but
Right.
if everything I did, I had like a cowboy hat, cowboy boots on, you know what I'm saying? I'm just sometimes it's like
And you're like just rapping on like Selena beats.
I'm rapping in just Spanish.
Hey, bro.
It's cool.
Honestly, no. I would respect that. If it was all like Selena beats and you were like rapping in Spanish.
Yeah, but once you feel like, okay, this is a cool album.
No. Honestly, that is a classic. No, that's bar. No, if you had Selena beats, you lower them to like 132 BPM. Yeah. And you were just going off and you have some lyrical bars and you pay respect to Selena. I respect it.
I guess the only thing I would say is this: it's such a good album. Yes,
Okay.
I do think he did sacrifice the lyricism for the sound.
Yep.
I will say, maybe you could agree with me on this. Do you feel like the lyrics, they're not really memorable? They're very forgettable. It's more the sounds and the feel of the album that you remember.
No, I'm glad you said that, bro. It does feel like elevated music to me.
Yeah.
Like very background music to me. Because like when I listened to it, I sat down and listened to it, and the whole like when I was sitting there, I was like, man, I have the urge to clean or something. No,
He need a Mr. Clean endorsement, bro. You made the best cleaning album of all time.
this is good. This is a vacuum cleaner. Do some dishes too.
Yeah.
If I get stuck in the elevator for like 10 minutes,
I'm telling you,
I bumped this album, bro. But like, no. Respectfully. I personally, as a music album, now I'm not gonna genre it. Just music in general, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
it's sonically, it's got a vibe. It's pretty good. I did enjoy it when I listened to it from beginning to end. It did give me some like very chill vibes. I felt like very very good, very like uplifted. If that's the good word,
yeah.
So it does, and I do see the neo soul type influence, but the controversial side, it's just like sometimes, bro, the artist needs to shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah, and you know what you just said too, and I can repeat. I like this album.
is your last point.
Yeah, my last one. Yeah. I like Jack Harlow. I was just putting it out there because I can understand both. I thought the album's good, bro. I give the honestly, I gave bro like a good 8. Honestly, it really don't even have a skip to it. There's like no skips.
That's a good rating for it. That's a high rating.
There's no skips because it's hard to skip.
I give it 7.5.
7.5. It's hard to skip. My only last thing, and then I'm out of it. It's just like I said. It's where do you go now? What is the next album gonna sound like? Are you gonna continue down this path, or are you gonna become a new Jack Harlow, just like MGK did?
I feel like the next album has to staple him as who Jack Harlow is.
Yeah, and I just think he needs to bring back a little bit more of the lyricism that we know you for. Just make it more mature. But I will say he's definitely grown each album. This is like, okay, this nigga, he's doing what I wish Drake would do. Just he's growing in the right direction.
Okay.
He don't sound stagnant. He's like, all right, I was a kid here.
I got you.
Now I'm here. Now he's straight. So we'll leave it at that. But y'all let us know what y'all think about this Jack Harlow album. Any of these controversy takes. Give us any comments. Just let us know anything y'all feel. Let us know.
Right there, my guy.
And appreciate you guys. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We're going to keep bringing you guys some more of this music content.
Hold on. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you watch the video. Let us know how you feel. And let us know any albums that come out in the near future, what you want to review, any songs. We got recommendations for like La Russell.
Yes, Russell.
So let us know what you want to listen to and we'll react to it. But anything else you got to say for the people at home, Mr. Danya?
No, that's it. Hey, man, we appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next time on the Real Life Podcast. Peace.